The Elephant Stand, a tale of pride, faith, and miracles. In the heart of Yemen, a monument to ambition scraped the sky. Abraha, the viceroy of the Najashi, had ordered the construction of a magnificent church, the Quraysh, a testament to his power and a symbol of his loyalty. It was a structure of breathtaking beauty, intended to redirect the pilgrimage of the Arabs from the ancient Kaaba in Makkah to his new seat of power. But pride, as it often does, invited desecration. One moonless night, a lone figure, a man from the Al-Nasi, who held the Kaaba in deep reverence, crept into the pristine halls of the Quraysh. In an act of profound defiance, he defiled the church, smearing its sacred walls with filth. When Abraha discovered the sacrilege, his fury was volcanic. "Who has dared to do this?" he thundered. The answer came back, a whisper of rebellion. "A man of the Al-Nasi who venerate the Kaaba." In that moment, a vengeful resolve hardened in Abraha's heart. The Kaaba, the ancient heart of Arab worship, was an obstacle to his ambition. It had to be destroyed. He amassed a formidable army, a force of such might that the earth trembled beneath their march. At the head of this legion strode a creature of immense power, an elephant named Mahmud, a living siege engine destined to bring the Kaaba to its knees. As Abraha's army carved its path towards Makkah, the Arabs did not stand idly by. A nobleman named Dhun-Nafar, with a small but valiant band of warriors, met the invaders in a desperate, heroic stand. They fought with the courage of lions, but their numbers were no match for Abraha's might. Dhun-Nafar was captured, a prisoner in the very army he sought to repel. Further on, another Arab chieftain, Nufayl al-Khutumi, and his tribe threw themselves in the path of the advancing army. They too were overwhelmed, and Nufayl joined Dhun-Nafar in chains. But not all Arabs shared this courage. The people of Taif, fearing for their own lives, offered no resistance. In a shocking act of betrayal, they even provided a guide, a man named Abu Rughal, to lead Abraha's army to the very doorstep of Makkah. But divine justice has a long memory. Abu Rughal died before reaching his destination, and his grave would forever be a place of stoning, a symbol of treachery for generations to come. On the outskirts of Makkah, Abraha's army seized the grazing camels of the city, among them 200 belonging to al-Muttalib, the grandfather of the Prophet Muhammad and the respected leader of Makkah. With quiet dignity, al-Muttalib sought a meeting with the conqueror. Abraha, initially refusing, was eventually persuaded by Unais, the elephant trainer, to grant an audience. When al-Muttalib entered Abraha's presence, the viceroy was so struck by his noble bearing that he descended from his throne to sit on the floor with him. "What do you want of me?" Abraha asked, expecting a plea for the city. al-Muttalib's reply was as unexpected as it was profound. "I have come to ask for the return of my camels." Abraha was taken aback, a flicker of contempt in his eyes. "I have come to destroy your sacred house, and you ask only for your camels?" "The camels are mine," al-Muttalib replied calmly, "and I am their master. The Kaaba has its own lord, and he will protect it." Abraha, though surprised, agreed to return the camels. He then issued a warning. "I have not come to harm your people. Leave the city and let me do what I came to do." al-Muttalib relayed the message, and the people of Makkah evacuated to the surrounding mountains, their eyes fixed on the sacred valley below. The moment of reckoning had arrived. Abraha's army advanced towards the Kaaba. The great elephant Mahmud was prodded forward to begin the demolition. But then something extraordinary happened. The elephant, as if struck by a divine command, melted. Nufayl al-Khutumi, who had managed to break free from his bonds, whispered in the elephant's ear, "Kneel, Mahmud, for this is the house of God." The elephant would not rise. Prodded and pushed, it would move in any direction but towards the Kaaba. As confusion turned to frustration among Abraha's ranks, a shadow fell over the valley. It was not a cloud, but a swarm of birds, the Ababil, filling the sky. Each bird carried 3 small stones, one in its beak and one in each claw. What followed was a storm of divine retribution. The stones, no larger than pebbles, rained down on Abraha's army. Each stone that found its mark caused the flesh of the soldiers to fall from their bones, leaving a gruesome tableau of death and destruction. Abraha, witnessing the annihilation of his army, turned to flee, but he too was struck, his body consumed by the same horrific fate. From their vantage point in the mountains, the people of Makkah watched in awe as the entire invading army was wiped out. Their faith in the sanctity of the Kaaba was affirmed in the most dramatic way imaginable. This miraculous event was so profound that the Arabs named the year after it, al-Fil, the year of the elephant. And it was in this very year, a year of divine intervention and a testament to the power of faith, that the Prophet Muhammad, the last messenger of God, was born.